Hey family, it's Brother Suon back at the Galactic Studio. And what we calling the 23. Pardon the feedback, but we all know it's a 7. We all know we have 7 oceans in our body. Not all of us, but we do. I'm blessed, been in the hermit mode, back, ready to launch that goddess and god headwear, king, queen headwear, exclusive in the 7. They can come with the mudras, which is the symbols for activation. We also going to give you the codes, the quantum codes to activate those crystals, the healing crystals. That's what we're about. We're about healing each other in several ways. Crystals, symbols, codes. Please pay attention. Today, I'm going to share about some crystals. The energy, because remember, this is all about energy, frequency, and vibration. It's about understanding who you are, why you're here, and what you must do while you're here. So when you do come back, you don't have to start all over. Be free. It's Brother Rob. All my information will be in the description. How to contact me, to receive the headwear, the mudra, and what crystals work for what areas of the body and mind and soul. Because that's what we're about, healing. I'm going to share some of the crystals that I work with and how they help me stay balanced. Because it's all about balance. It's about that feminine and masculine energy being balanced. We all have it, whether you're a male or a female. It's about balancing that energy. It's about walking in the middle pillar. I always talk about this. But the first one I'm going to deal with is the root chakra. And I work with black tourmaline. It's a protective and grounding stone. Repels and blocks negative energy and psychic attacks. Purifies a space or person of dense and baneful energy. Useful for balance and harmony. Protects against electromagnetic pollution from electronic devices. A friend to those with mental disturbance. Strengthens and balances both body and spirit. It's a great crystal. Actually, it's a stone, but it has great properties that I just revealed to you. I work with that. I stay grounded. I also go out in nature to stay grounded. It's important that we stay grounded because of what? That ego. I'm not on here looking for anything. I'm just here to share what I know. Everything I need, I already have. I have the greatest tool that ever existed. And that's the mind, the brain, and making use of it. Right now, I'm going to skip over the sacral. That's, and I'm going to go right to the solar plex. Because it's real important in the 7. It's directly related to the 7. 7 is about manifestations. As above, so below. It's what we had to go through. It's karma. That's the 7. Everyone has to deal with what they've done, what they did. And if you've been out here practicing dark energy for the last 7 years, your karma's coming. Believe that. And if they've been using it against you, they have no idea what they manifested. Be aware. Know that we in the 7. But I'm going to go into the solar plexus because it's directly related to it. And there's several stones or crystals that deal with the solar plex. The one I love is that citrine. It's a stone of manifestation and success, beneficial for business and commerce, good fortune and happiness, sometimes in very unexpected ways, promotes success and abundance, enhances confidence and mental clarity, releases outmoded beliefs, thoughts, patterns, fears, and desires that no longer serve us. It has been used to ease nightmares, said to soothe symptoms of OCD. Another one I deal with is Opalite. Opalite is used to connect with the elements, the element earth powers, for increasing self-confidence, self-worth, and to realize one's full potential. It is an ideal tool for overcoming procrastination by revealing the true reason for avoiding certain tasks and bringing the motivation needed to resolve the issue. It is constant energy, keeps us focused and well-grounded while soothing the mind and quieting disturbing thoughts. It is great for focusing on specific goals or for motivational boost in the workplace. That was Opalite. Mukite. And I already touched on the citrine, which is a very powerful crystal that deals with the solar plex. When I say solar plex, if you're not familiar, it's your stomach. You have a chakra there. You have an energy center there. And we all know about the heart chakra, which is a very important part, because that heart is directly connected to the pineal. especially in this 7. When raising Kundalini, it's very important that your heart chakra is open to connect to that pineal. And the crystal I deal with is called the rose quartz crystal. Sorry about this feedback. The rose quartz crystal. And rose quartz is the stone of universal love. It restores in harmony and trust. It also brings harmony in relationships and encourages unconditional love. It purifies and opens the heart on all levels to promote love, self-love, friendship, deeper inner healing, and feelings of peace, calming, and reassuring. It helps to confront in times of grief and brings comfort. Helpful for women in childbirth and weight loss. It's a very powerful stone and very much needed, especially in your ascension. It's Brother Rob, keeping it real with you. And then we deal with that throat chakra, which is very powerful. It's about speaking. It's about verbalizing. And when I'm dealing with my throat chakra, there's several. Amazonite, Lepis, and Lazuli. When you're dealing with the throat chakra, problems can also lead to physical symptoms like thyroid imbalance, sore throat, and healing difficulties. It's believed that chakra stones can rebalance the chakra. And this is what they do. This is what these stones do. They rebalance the throat chakra to help you deal with the thyroid imbalance. It also affects your hearing difficulty, because a lot of people don't know that our ears was really supposed to be our eyes. All you have to do is take a fetus, put it upside down, and see, don't it fit right into your ear. The shape of it. That's because that ear is directly connected to your pineal. The pineal is hidden. Why is it hidden? It's surrounded by 12 crystals. And the number 12 is significant. You got 12 months in a year. You got 12 disciples. 12 can keep going and going and going. That's dealing with the throat. Now, we're going to deal with the pineal. And the heart is also the seat of the soul. We're going to go to Gotha. This is where the pineal exists. And what it helps with, that third eye. These chakras, these crystals that I deal with, they not only work with the third eye, I'll deal with the ones that work directly with the third eye. a lot of them, they deal with the third eye and the crown. I'm going to start with opalite. Opalite is a crystal or stone that is a synthetic stone. It's made of glass. It's going to let you know how important glass is too. You know, in Area 51, they're talking about aliens. No, they're talking about glass that they're digging up, that our ancestors used. Pardon that. But yeah, and glass is very important. Okay, opalite is a subtle yet highly energetic. It is ideal for meditation, which is very important. Opalite improves communication on all levels, especially the spiritual. It removes energy blocks of the chakras and meridians. Emotionally, opalite helps by assisting during transitions of all kinds. The energies persistent and gives us strength in verbalizing our hidden feelings. Opalite is for all-around healing. It aids in sexual prowesses, enhances sexual experiences. Opalite stabilizes mood swings and helps in overcoming fatigue. That is opalite. Then we also have amethyst. It works with your third eye and your crown. Amethyst is a stone of dreams, healing, psychism, peace, and love. It raises hope, lifts spirits, calms fears, strengthens commitment, and help overcomes addictions. It helps to heal personal losses and griefs, and increase emotional stability and inner strength. This stone is excellent for meditating and lucid dreaming. It opens channels to telepathically and past life regressions. Amethyst protects travelers and protects against psychic attacks and thieves. Then we also have Opalite. It works with the third eye and the crown. Opalite is a stone of transition, which assists in the release of reorganization of old psychological and behavioral patterns, thus inducing change. It also assists in the change by inducing calm through transition, trusting that everything will turn out for the best. It encourages independence in achieving goals. It will aid in attracting supportive friends. It also promotes a restful night's sleep, free from nightmares. Then we have blue celestite. It works with the third eye and the crown chakra and the soul star. The sweet, gentle, uplifting vibration, excellent calming and uplifting for the emotional state, helps develop gift of prophecy and other psychic abilities. It aids mental clarity, clears and sharpens minds, aids in contracting angelic guides, taps higher transpersonal chakras via the crown. The crown chakra, you open the soul to star chakra. which is the source of divine wisdom, aids in ascension and supreme enlightenment. These are your third eye crown crystals and stones. But when we reach the level of the crown chakra, we're dealing with the crystal called clear quartz. It's the master healer. It is a powerful amplifier and absorbs, stores, releases, and regulates energy. It balances and revitalizes the physical, mental, and emotional and spiritual planes. It acts as a deep soul cleanser and enhances psychic abilities. This stone is exceptional for harmonizing the chakras and aligning the subtle bodies. My bad. Clear quartz also aids in concentration and unlocking memory, allowing one to think more clearly and act effectively. And we have cellulite. It's a calming, soothing energy stone of mental clarity, enhancing mental flexibility and strengthening the ability to make good decisions. Accesses information from past lives, removes energy blocks from the physical and etheric body. Good for the skeleton and spine. Used to clear other stones that are placed near it. Aids in healing, modularizes modalities. It also is used to aid with seizures, disorders, aids one to stop smoking. It's an overview. Of the crystals that we work with. Definitely. And when we get back to the throat chakra, when we dealt with the throat chakra, let's see. When dealing with the solar plexus, again, there was one called Mukite, used for the solar plexus. It helps cleanses and clear, stimulate, and balance this chakra, the solar plex. Therefore, bringing you back your power and strength. It's the yellow shades of that Mukite jasper contains go hand in hand with strengthening, balancing, cleansing, and clearing the solar plex chakra. Mukite. It's important that we recognize these energy centers in our body called chakras. And that there's stones and crystals that can help in balancing these chakras. Because it's all about the mind, the body, and the spirit. So important, family. I can tell you, once I put down the meat and changed my diet to fruits and vegetables, there was a decalcification that took place with my pineal. And it's so important in getting to know God, recognizing source, that we come from a higher source, and to understand that God resides within. So when we come to the understanding of knowing thyself, we have to get to know the God within. We have to raise him up and become the Godhead of who we are. We have to go to that kingdom. We have to learn how to move in the angles of light because we are light beings. We are multi-dimensional light beings. I forgot one word. Chaos. We're chaotic, multi-dimensional light beings. Because I touch on this. Like I said, when you're dealing in that dark energy, we all come from that. Recognize that you got the devil and God in you at the same time. Pardon that. That's nothing but dark and light energy. So recognize your angels. We call them angles. Angles of light. Because we thrive to be filled with light. It aids in our ascension. I'm not just stuck here in this three-dimensional construct. With light and ascension, I'm able to move beyond this three-dimensional. I'm able to ascend to higher dimensions and make adjustments in this three-dimensional. Like I said, I'm dropping the goddess and the god headwear, which actually are healing tools. They're fashionable, but they're crystals that heal. I've been given the quantum codes to activate these crystals for the purpose of healing. And they're available to everyone. Like I said, all my information will be in the description. If you want the mudra symbol that works with that chakra, make me aware of that. I'll add it to you. I will send the crystal to you charged. If you don't want the crystal charged, you want to charge it yourself, I use the moon and I use the sun to charge the crystals. Through meditation and special prayers that are attached to the crystal. This is what the ancestors want me to make available to you. It's being dropped in the 7. You might call it 2023. I'm calling it the 7. It's the year of manifestation. It's the year of transformation. Because we're in a transitional phase right now. If you're not aware of the solar flares that are taking place, you got to be aware of what's happening to you physically. If you're feeling aches, you're feeling pains, I know. That's why I've been in hermit mode. I've been sitting still. I've been in battles. Physically. In other dimensions. When I arrive here in this 3D construct and awaken, I feel it. I feel the physical pain of being in a war, being in a battle, and coming to understand everywhere. Everywhere. I'm not just here, I'm everywhere. So when people come with that dark energy, trust me, I feel it. I see it, and I returned it to sender, and they wondering why. They're in such pain, and they're wondering why. They're in such dark energy, because that's what they're sending out to the universe. You're gonna get what you give. Trust and believe me when I tell you this. So I only work in the light today. I no longer work in the dark unless I have to. When dark energy come to me, they have no idea who they just sent it to. Call my ancestors and guides, they gangster. Real talk. Gangsters. They ain't having it. I've been put here for a specific purpose. I've been put here to heal. I just happen to be walking this earth. And I'm grateful that I have the ability to love unconditionally and accept people for where they're at today. You don't have to be where I'm at. I don't have to be where you're at. But I know it's all about love. There's no frequency higher than that of love, unconditionally. This brother Rob, keeping it real, coming out of hermit mode, dropping the goddess and god headwear. You can call it kings and queens. You can call it whatever you want. It's about healing. It's necklaces and headwear with crystals attached for the purpose of healing. And they're fashionable. Like I said, all the information will be in the description. You can contact me by email. It's Brother Rod saying peace from the Galactic Studio. Back in the 7, ready to get busy. Ready to drop this shit. It's about life, y'all. It's about coming to know who you are and walking in the light of love. Brother Ross saying peace.